Got anywhere on identifying which young guys have stood out on special teams?
All of them. Yeah, we got some good young players. It's a great group, so I would say all of them. There's nobody that has went the other way.
Marquette King is fun to watch.
He's fun to watch. He's fun to coach.
Altitude.
Yeah, good football player, good punter. He's got great leg strength. He's very, very quick to the ball. Can't wait to see what he can do next year. And he's doing a great job with his holds. It's tough to flip over. If you've been holding for a lefty for 7 years in your career, and he's every single day he's in there doing extra, 30 minutes when they're at walkthrough and when they're at their individual period, we're getting a bunch on the jug. So he's doing a great job.
Coach, have you ever coached a punter that has quite the personality?
Yeah, Pat McAfee. So yeah, I've been. No, not a dumb question. No, and the personality is it's great. It's one of those deals where when we're out there on the rectangle, he's all football. Both those guys are two of the hardest workers I've ever been around in my life. They just work. And that's what I coach, is just there on the rectangle, off the field. They know I'm not going to get involved in their lives.
So having Coach Pat and now having him, is that you kind of encourage that kind of demeanor, that kind of attitude out on the field, that kind of stuff?
We call it feed the stud. When we're out on the field, we want to hit it as far as you can. Everybody does. You start pulling the reins back on a horse, and pretty soon the horse isn't a horse anymore. But off the field, I'll be completely honest with you, I couldn't tell you what goes on with either of them off the field. I don't even know how to really use a phone very well, so I wouldn't know. But on the field, yeah, I want them to be themselves and hit the heck out of the football.
You got the standing start on the kickoff figured out?
You know what? We're working on it. You probably saw that today. We're still working on it. The hardest part is you try to roll into it, and if you roll, you can see my head already crossed the line. So we're trying to get it down where we can, just at half a second, we're going to need it down the field. It really slows you down. We saw it in the Senior Bowl when we were at the Senior Bowl. It was my first experience with having to start on the line. And both Coach Gold and myself were on the sidelines thinking we have the slowest team in football. But it's just simply because you have to start from basically, he has to kick it before you go.
When looking at all the kickoff rule changes, how much install can you do now compared to training camp and going into preseason? Do you have a good idea of what it's all going to look like at this point?
Yeah, I think so. Everybody has to stay within the rules, and the one thing I've been lucky is the last 4 years, kickoff return units that have played against us in Indy were afraid of our kicker kicking an onside. So we've had 8 in that setup zone for the last 4 years. So I have over like 400 reps of it. From a kickoff return standpoint, stealing their ideas. Now, from a kickoff standpoint, no, I don't. I don't have all the answers yet.
Is it too early to say that this is going to be a benefit for returners over coverage units? Are we going to have to kind of see how teams adapt and adjust? Or at this point, do you think it's pretty clear cut?
Too early, but I'm leaning towards it's going to be an advantage for the return unit. It's slower now. You're going to get down the field slower. The onside kick's going to be tougher because you got to slow the ball down because the guys getting to the ball didn't get a start with a running start. So there's a lot of different things we got to tweak, and I think it's more on kickoff than kickoff return.
I've traditionally seen some bigger guys with more straight line speed on kickoff than punt. Do you think we could change who returns kicks because guys aren't getting the front head start?
Yeah, I think that the little man's back in. And when I say the little man, the smaller returners are now going to be able to get back there because it is more like a punt return. So you can take your best returner. You don't need the big back that's going to take the big shots coming through a wedge. So I'm excited to see what, like Isaiah can do. You're going to see the smaller guys, Tariq Hill, those type of body types back in this game, in my opinion.
I know there's only been a minimal amount of on-the-field work, but where would you assess that your unit is right now, and what are some of the challenges going forward for your squad?
We're just in the beginning stage. We have a long ways to go in training camp. I think the third preseason game we'll know where we're at, but I like where we're at. It's a good group. These guys come to the meeting room, iPads out, notepads out, and they're attentive. You don't have guys looking around. So we have a good core. We have a great kicker. We got a good punter, got great snappers, and so we're ready to roll.
Returning's been, they haven't had a dynamic returner around here in a while. How do they look?
I think the returners look good. I think we have a stable of guys that can do it for us. It's going to be interesting to see who pops and who separates themselves, and that's what I'm waiting for. Nobody has separated themselves yet. And you really can't till you get in preseason games and it's live bullets coming down the field. So we'll know then, but I like what they're doing. They're catching the heck out of the ball after practice. Everybody's working hard, and they're catching the ball in practice too.
When Jordan gets healthy, will he be in the punt return?
No question. Yeah, and there's no reason why he can't be in the kick return mix. Yep, you got to be able to do everything. So, And if he can return them both, he will. Yes, sir.
Last week, Jamal Carter shared with us your nickname.
Midge.
Call you, so
Yeah.
are we allowed to call you?
Oh yeah,
Midge as
yeah,
well?
yeah. It doesn't hurt my feelings. When you're 2 feet tall, that's what you are. So it is what it
You
is.
told him to call you that. 'Cause
Well, yeah, they kind of got it from other guys in the
Okay.
past.
Okay.
So the whole league will say that, but it's fine. Doesn't hurt.
Good with the box.
I like the box right now. First time I ever looked down on somebody in my life. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.